Hi guys, welcome to another video. This time we are having the lovely Zazzastack hosted on this lovely video. Thank you very much for joining me today.
No worries. Good to be here.
Thank you, thank you. So, I guess just to start off with, you are whilst everybody does know the Zazzastack, for those who don't, did you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so my name's Zazzastack. My IRL first name is Zali, but online I'm known as Zazzastack, and I am a content creator from Australia. I'm on the East Coast of Australia. And yeah, I've been streaming Overwatch for almost 2 years now, getting close to that. I pretty much consistently just play Overwatch, very addicted to the game. But yeah, and I'm also one of the creators that you'll find on the Blizzard launcher, which is pretty cool too. But yes,
Yeah,
you'll see me around.
very cool, very cool. So, sounds like a whole lot of Overwatch. Did you want
hmm
to tell us about maybe how you kind of got into that and your journey through that?
Yeah. So back in 2018 was
Okay,
when
yeah.
I first found out about Overwatch. It was like the start of 2018. My sister was playing it. She was on Xbox. The name's Tazza, if anyone's,
Yeah.
seen her around. Um, but yeah, and she showed me the game back in 2018, and I was like, "Oh, this is a cool game." I quite like the style. I mean, it's better than Fortnite because I was going through my Fortnite phase. Uh, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
I was a salty 12 back in
Oh,
2016 on
no.
Fortnite.
Oh, no.
Um,
Okay. Put that aside. Yeah.
but yeah, and so she showed me Overwatch, and I was very quickly hooked on the game.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, she let me play one game, I think, of quick play. I wasn't allowed to touch her competitive, even though I wanted to. I would beg her to touch the competitive play, and she's like, no, not happening. You're not ruining my rank. I'm like,
Ay,
oh, fine.
ay.
And yeah. So by this time, I was just transitioning from Xbox to PC because I used to play Fortnite on Xbox.
Yeah.
Um, I was slowly transitioning to PC, and yeah, so for my birthday in 2018, it was like the end of September. I'm on September 27th. My parents bought me Overwatch for my birthday on a disc for PC. So that was great. Our the PC I was using, Dad's PC, was a PC with a disc drive, so that was
Yeah.
why we bought it on a disc.
Fair enough.
And yeah, and so um yeah, we got it hooked up to that, and I think I've been grinding the game since I got it. Then, since I first installed it back in 2018, I've just been obsessed with it, and I don't think I've switched off ever. I've definitely I've branched out and played a couple other games, Sea of Thieves and Apex and stuff like that, but always come back to Overwatch no matter what. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Look, totally fair enough. Okay, okay.
yeah.
Right. So you got into it 2018 with a disc. Out of
hmm
all things in this generation, a disc.
Yeah, and
Um,
I still have the box. I can't get it out, but it's
yeah.
in front of me, holding up
Yeah.
my Streamlight there. But yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so
Yeah,
funny.
it's a Streamlight stand. It's just sitting there.
Oh, goodness. I look, honestly, I fully understand because in
Mm.
2017, I got the Game of the Year edition from JB Hi-Fi. Like, I physically went into the store, got this
Yes.
box, right? The reason was it was cheaper than the base version.
I mean, that's fair enough though. That's fair enough.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, if it's
I
cheaper.
might have the box under there. I won't take it out now, but
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I still have it under there, and it's just like it's this whole thing. It's full of,
Wow.
I don't know if you ever saw what was in the Game of the Year edition, but they had codes for World of
Uh,
Warcraft and
yeah.
Hearthstone and StarCraft and I think Heroes
Wow.
of the Storm and all that. I'm
All
like,
the
oh
Blizzard
yeah,
games.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
So it was pretty cool.
Mm, mm.
But yeah, so your sister, she let you play on her account, only quick play, not comp.
Yep, yep, only quick play.
Yeah. So what I guess who did you find yourself kind of maining and playing when you were kind of getting into all that?
Well, she has always been a Widowmaker main.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, that's kind of where I started. I started on
Yeah.
Widow. I definitely wasn't good at her. I quickly speed ran leveling up to level 25 so I could play comp.
Yep.
I jumped straight into comp. As soon as I hit
Ooh.
it, I'm like, into comp, let's go. I got this. I'm gonna get plat or something, and I'm gonna be good
Yeah.
at the game.
Oh, yep. Here we go.
I thought plat was a really good rank, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I landed in 1700, which was high silver, mid to high silver.
Yep.
Which wasn't bad.
Yeah,
Wasn't
not
bad
bad.
for jumping straight into comp,
Yeah,
but I went
definitely.
straight down to, like, 1500 SR.
Ah, very unfortunate.
So
Yeah.
I never really, like I never had a visible, like, bronze icon on my profile,
Okay, okay,
but,
gotcha.
that was saved, and that was
Yeah.
visible to other people, but I did drop into
Yep.
bronze for a little bit there, and
Okay.
that's when I found Moira.
Oh boy, alright. Here comes Moira.
Yeah, here
Yep,
comes Moira. So I was having trouble on Widow, and I'm like,
yep,
I really wanna play Widow, but there's, like, this hero that's, like, able to be abused and rank up on her really easily, and
yeah.
so, yeah, so I started playing Moira.
Okay, yep.
A little bit of Sombra on the side, which is kinda cringe, but, like, we won't talk about that.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fine. Put it under the
but
table.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, get it. But, yeah, so Moira,
Yep.
um, I grinded Moira for the next 4 seasons, 3 or 4 seasons, I think, which
Damn,
is
alright.
why Moira is, like, I think she's my 3rd or 4th most played hero, at,
Okay.
like, 250 something hours, it's pretty ridiculous.
Wow,
Um,
okay.
but that's all from back then during,
Yeah.
like, season 12 to 16. I grinded her straight to diamond, so
Jeez.
yeah, so that's how I got out of bronze.
Okay,
That's
fair
how I
enough.
escaped it. I just literally grinded Moira and just, like
Oh gosh.
yeah,
Okay,
she was
yep.
really good at the time, okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, no, trust me, I understand fully.
And Goat's Meta,
Yep.
we can't forget that, like,
Of course, true.
and I ended up getting my first gold gun for Brick, but we won't talk about that either. Um,
That's alright. All good, all good. Yep.
but yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, Moira was pretty much my main until I hit diamond, then I got hard stuck plat for a
Yeah.
while,
Okay.
and started playing Ana, and that's when I discovered Ana and went
Ah,
went to masters, so yeah,
okay.
that was pretty good, yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. So,
Yeah, yeah.
you started off by playing, like, Widow, and you
Mhm.
said, "Nah, this ain't for me." Then you
Yeah.
ended up, playing Moira and all that sort of stuff. It's funny how you went from one sniper at the beginning to now another one.
Yeah.
Obviously in a
Well,
different
yeah, and
class, but yeah.
I play more on I've got, like, over 820 hours on Ana or something like that,
Ooh,
something crazy.
wow.
I don't remember exactly, but,
Yeah.
it's a lot, and, yeah, and I recently hit 3K hours on the game as well, so that's, like, a lot
Wow.
as well, but,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm actually kind of going back to I've always played Widow,
Yeah.
but, like, I'm kind of going back to her now, it's not like, like
Yeah.
before I was one tricking her, that's all I was
Yeah.
doing, I was just playing her. Now I
Yeah.
I still kind of one trick her, but I'm willing to swap off if someone asks me nicely, like I'm like, if you want
Fair
me to
enough.
switch and you ask me like nicely, like I'm cool with that, you
Yeah,
know?
you'll go Ash, the
Yeah.
other
Yeah, I'll go Ashe, Cassidy, Soldier,
Yeah.
Echo, Fire. Like I play like even Sojourn,
Okay,
I play Sojourn, but like
fair enough.
I play a few heroes and like I
Okay,
can I can
that's
flex
good.
around.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like yeah, I do a lot of Widow now, actually. I've been
Mm,
playing her a lot more, but I still play
yep.
Honor and, a lot of Kiriko as well right now, so
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Mainly
Really
not just because she's meta, but I really think she's, like, a good hero, like, I
Oh,
like her
yeah.
utility, and she's really fun to play, so
100%. She's so
yeah,
much
yeah.
fun and, oh, the skill ceiling. Oh.
Yes, yes. Big
Yeah.
skill ceiling. I
Yeah.
definitely have a lot more to learn on her, but, yeah,
Yeah,
she's definitely a fun hero. I do like playing her.
for sure. No, that's really
Mhm.
good. Okay, so Widow to begin with, Moira over a few seasons, somehow got
Mhm.
250 hours,
Yep.
Ana, and now we're kind of mixing and dabbling a little bit, but mainly
Yeah,
going
yeah.
back to Widow for DPS. Okay,
Mhm.
right. Very cool,
Yeah.
very cool. Okay. Would you say that, like, any skill from, like, Ana kind of transfers over to Widow in your case?
I'd
Not
say a
really.
bit. I mean, when you're when you're playing Ana, like obviously you have to
Yeah,
aim really well. Like you have to know how to aim and be good at it
yeah,
and hit your shots because otherwise your team's gonna die.
yeah,
But yeah, I
100%.
would definitely say that like some of my aim from Ana transfers over to Widow. I'll
Yeah,
just say that the game sense not so much.
yeah,
Like my DPS is still lower than my support, but that's something I'm working on. Like I'm slowly working on getting better at DPS because actually, like it's a role that I really enjoy, but I don't want to say that I main it
yeah.
because I still play a lot of support, and I'd rather say that I main support. I'm just
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
But
totally fair.
DPS, yeah, DPS I'm really enjoying lately. I'll definitely say that like the aim transfers over, but the game sense not so much. A lot of people do think that game sense transfers over, like, oh my god, your master's on support,
Yeah.
and like you must know like why is your DPS or tank or whatever and like bronze or plat or
Yeah.
like lower, and it's just like,
Yeah.
well, game sense doesn't actually always transfer over, it's just something
Yeah.
that you learn through playing that role specifically. So
Yeah. No,
yeah,
very true, very true.
yeah,
Okay. That's fair enough.
yeah.
So, in all of that, I guess obviously, you were playing your comp games, quick play games, whatever
Hmm.
games that you were playing.
Always comp. I love comp.
Fair enough, fair enough. It should be said that alongside that, you've also been in the team environment. So, did
Mhm.
you kind of want to tell us about your journey and how you've been involved with that?
Yeah, so obviously I started with Disconnected Esports, great organization,
Oh,
you know.
too kind, please. My heart.
But yeah, I started in a team called Upgrade Complete. It's a bit of an old team now. It disbanded, but I was with them. I don't know, for about like 2 years maybe or something. I was there for a long time.
A while, yeah.
Yeah, I. Yeah. So I joined Upgrade Complete. I don't know, 3 years ago now probably, or three and a half, around that maybe. I'm not sure.
Maybe 2? I
2 years ago, because I know that
Yeah.
I left the team a couple months into streaming. I started streaming at
Yeah.
the start of last year.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, like I left the team because I wanted to focus on streaming. It was just something that I was like a bit more passionate about and stuff. But Upgrade Complete was honestly like a great team, full of great people, and I had a lot of fun playing with them. Like the team environment, competitive environment's always been like good fun for me. It's like I'm very passionate about that. Like I love interacting with other people and being able to play the game in tournaments and a competitive manner like that's just it makes it even better. It's like nothing like comp, literally.
Yeah.
It's nothing like comp. It's just completely different. And yeah.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, so we played a few AOL tournaments. We won Div 3 at one point, which is pretty cool. And then we tried Div 2 and that was pretty fun as well. We didn't win
Yeah.
Div 2, but like, it was still good fun.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, we did open div once. I don't think we got very far. We got rolled by a couple of 4K plus teams.
Ah,
But
it happens, it's all
it
good.
happens. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, it was still fun though. It was a
Yeah.
good experience. I'd say, like, I would recommend that anyone who does enjoy any like pro league game, that they do get into a team, whether it's for fun or not, because I feel like it'll help you improve at the game. That's one thing.
Yeah.
And it's also very fun, and it'll help you like interact with your teammates while you're playing in general. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely
Definitely.
worth the experience. I do miss playing in teams. I will admit, I do miss playing in teams. I
Hmm.
have quietly been looking around for a team at the moment, but I'm
Ooh.
also like, I don't know if I want to play for fun or if I want to play really competitively because
Yeah.
my stream time and my content time is not something that I'm willing to donate for that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Um, yeah, so I have been looking around, but yeah, and since I left Dot Complete, I've been focusing on content, and it's just
Yeah.
yeah, I really miss playing in teams because it was a good experience to have, and like I really enjoyed just like getting to know them and
Yeah.
stuff. And yeah, Cat, I don't know if obviously you'd remember Cat. He,
Yeah, of
he's such
course.
such a legend.
Yeah.
Um, he met me in a comp game once, and that's how we met. He was the team captain
Okay.
of Upgrade Complete,
Yeah.
and yeah, and he was like, "Oh, are you in a team? Like, you sound like you'd be good in a team." Because I was making a lot of comms, and that's just how I was. I was a
Yeah.
talkative person. I always have been a talkative person.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, and he's like, "Oh, are you in a team at all?" I'm like, "No, I haven't actually like thought about team play before and all that." And just over this conversation, we were on Route 66 and he was playing
Yep.
Ryan, I was playing
Of
Ana.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's how we met. And yeah, and then I didn't talk to him for months. And
Yeah.
then a few months later, we were on Lijiang Tower, and I ran into him
Yep.
again. I ran
There you
into him
go.
again. And
Yeah.
then he's like, "Oh, would you like to come and sub for upgrade then?" I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'll come along, and yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun." And so that's when I started with Upgrade Complete, just by being a sub.
Yeah.
And
For
then
sure.
yeah, then when the aim support position opened up when Turtle left, I went for the trial and I got the spot. So I was like super super happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. It was
Awesome.
good. Yeah.
For sure, and, oh,
Mhm.
I haven't seen Cap around in a while, but yeah, no, he's a great
Yeah.
guy for sure.
I still talk to him here and there. He's very sweet, very sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, very true. But yeah, okay, right. So it's just mainly, I guess, upgrade complete, and that was a while.
Mm.
It was a good time. I'm
Yeah, that's
glad.
yeah, that's the main thing. Like I really enjoyed that team experience, and I have had a couple of like teams that I've kind of been on and off with
Yeah,
between, since then. Like
yeah,
I've played some support, like contenders level support here and there, just quietly,
yeah,
um, and I've also it was just just trialing for a team, but it's
yeah,
not like it wasn't one of the big league teams. It was like
yeah,
one that was up and coming.
yeah.
But yeah,
Gotcha.
so
Yeah, fair
yeah,
enough.
so I was trialing for them for a little bit, and then I didn't get that. So then I decided to trial DPS for another team. I I can't remember the name. Omamori it was called.
Oh yeah, yep.
But yeah, there's only two of us that are on the actual roster, which is me and one other, and then the other three couldn't do it, and yeah,
Ah,
so
that's
that
tough.
team's not. I don't think that's gonna work out either, and they're trying to
Yeah,
transfer us to a different org. But I'm just trying to decide like
yeah,
whether I really want to focus on my content more, or whether I want to focus on team play more. I just
yeah.
yeah, because I gotta find the one that's right for me and that will fit with what I want to do. So
Yeah. Oh, look,
yeah,
100%, absolutely. It's kind of how you wanna spend your time and how you get the most out
yeah,
of it,
yeah,
really.
definitely, yeah.
And so I guess with that then, I mean, talk about your stream. I mean, you've
Mm.
been streaming for, like you said, since the beginning of last year?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
how's that journey happened? Do you wanna run us through how that's all happened?
It's been pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but it's
Yeah.
been it's been a great journey. It's been a great journey, that's for sure. Yeah, so last year, January 6th was when I did my very first stream, when I very first
Okay.
went live.
Yep.
And that was thanks to one of my moderators, Per, and also to Mackie, who was also a part of, well, Zero, who was also a
Yeah.
part of Disconnected Esports. He's in Brute Force, I think, is he?
He's recently left, but yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was in Brute Force.
He was, yeah.
Um, but yeah, and so Per had helped me set up all my Streamlabs and everything. He'd helped do all that. And then I
Yep.
think Mackie got my name out to a few people, and that was like really helpful as well. But
Yeah.
yeah, and that's how I kind of started. Like Per sat down with me for a day, and we just went through everything on Streamlabs OBS. Just like
Yeah.
we went through overlays, alerts, donations, like just everything you could think of, and all the scenes and stuff like that, and how to do it all, and
Yeah.
bitrate, and just everything, And
Yeah.
he was an absolute legend, just helped me out because
Mm.
I'd been wanting to stream for a while. So the reason that I was able to stream and why I've got my setup in my room is
Yeah.
because my parents bought me a literally they were crazy. I like I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for them.
Okay,
Um,
yeah.
on my 16th birthday at the end of September, in 2020,
Yep.
they bought me a PC and they bought me a headset, a mouse and
Wow.
keyboard,
Whoa.
and yeah, they spoiled me. They spoiled
Oh,
me
that's so
completely, and
sweet.
that's because they believed in me and they wanted me to pursue content creation, which was I'm forever
Wow.
grateful for that. It's crazy,
Yeah.
I would never expect them to.
Yeah.
I don't expect a gift from my parents,
Yeah,
even though
of
they
course.
always get me a gift on my birthday. I never expect one because
Yeah.
I'm just glad to have them around. But I love my family. I've got a great family.
Yeah, for
And they're
sure.
very supportive of everything I do. And
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
it was crazy. They bought me all that stuff. I didn't have a webcam yet, or a stream deck, or the lighting, or anything like that, or like a
Yeah.
boom arm for my mic or whatever. I was using this headset mic.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I was using. This is a headset I got then as well. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah. So they got me all that, and I was just
Oh.
you know I was stunned. I was shocked. I was very grateful. It actually made me cry on my birthday. So that was
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. No,
But
fair enough. It's a lot.
yeah, yeah, it was a lot to
Yeah.
take on. I'm like, holy crap, I can start streaming now, And they gave me both the monitors. I have one there and one there.
Wow.
Um, yeah, which was two monitors that I took from my dad's setup. In return, I gave him the curved monitor that came with my PC and all that because my PC is a pre-built.
Oh, wow, that's
Um,
cool. Yeah.
yeah, so I took two of his monitors and he took my curved one, and it all worked out well.
Okay,
Um,
that's good.
yeah, so yeah, that's where it mainly started, and
Wow.
it took a few months because I was a bit lazy at the time. I was never motivated before. Like I knew I wanted to do it. I was never motivated to get up and do
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah.
Um so yeah, then I started in January because Per got me, looking at it, and he got me more excited about it, motivated to do it because he said that he'll help me set the whole thing up, and he
Yeah.
did. And yeah, it was amazing. And then I think the first 3 days of streaming, I got 83 followers thanks to Mackie getting my name out. Because he,
Jeez.
yeah, because he
That's
posted my
huge.
link a few places, and also like
Woo.
I had a lot of experience around the OC community. Like
Yeah.
I'd known a lot of people for a long time,
Yeah. Very
just
true.
off stream. And when I started streaming, it's like people are like, oh, you know, that's that girl from the queues, like
From the
you know what I
cues.
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah.
one that I see in Masters,
Yeah.
on Honor or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got 83 followers in the first 3 days, which was crazy, which is like already
Yeah.
enough for affiliate.
Yeah.
Um, I was fortunate enough to get affiliate in my first week of streaming.
It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah, it was crazy. I had like, I don't know, I think I got like anywhere between 4 to 10 average views for like every stream for the first 2 weeks, I think, and then it
That's
kind of
yeah.
died down. It died down to like two or three.
Yeah.
But then like as I grew and started posting a bit more on my other socials, it's like it kind of went back up again. And
Yeah.
yeah, now I mean on my like overview and Twitch, it says that I'm about like 40 average or something, which is pretty
That's
good,
pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good saying that like I've had that growth from since last year, like
Yeah.
it's something that I'm super proud of. Especially going from like, I don't know, hu- just under 100 followers in the first 3 days, and now I'm at 3.2k, which I just reached a couple nights ago.
Woo!
So yeah,
Let's go.
it's been pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and originally I didn't start out with a webcam either.
Yeah.
Uh, Originally it was just a faceless stream. I had three little bars down the bottom, three
Yep.
tiny bars down the bottom, and that was it. Like it was
Yeah.
720p. Like yeah,
That's the way
not.
to stream, guys. Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
so now I do my streams on 1080p,
Yeah.
60 FPS,
Yeah.
uh, because it's just a lot better quality, and I just
Of course.
prefer it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but yes, so it's a lot better, definitely. It's a lot better now, but I've put a lot of hard work in to get to where I am.
For
And
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's been a lot of events as well. Like I got my webcam for my birthday, like last year. Last year's
Okay.
birthday is when I got my webcam, and that's when I
Yeah.
like finally showed everyone what I looked like, because no one knew what I looked like except for like one or two people, and that was
Yeah.
it. Like my
Yeah.
sister knew, obviously, and like
You'd think so, yeah.
one or two close friends knew, and that was about it.
Yeah. Fair
Otherwise,
enough.
yeah. So even though my lighting was horrible, it was still pretty big for me being able to show my face on stream, because it was something that I was very worried about.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, because like the more I've been streaming, the more I've realized that like I mean, you can't trust everyone, obviously. Like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
gonna be some people you can't trust, but you can
Of
trust quite
course.
a lot of people. There's
Yeah.
there's a lot of great people out there. There's a lot of nice people that will support you and all that, and you know,
Absolutely.
be kind and all that. And that's what I really like, because like when I showed my face for the first time, and since then I've had a
Mm.
lot of comments just like, you're ugly and stuff like that, just picking
Oh,
on different features. A
yeah.
lot of comments that I can't say.
Of course,
Um
yeah. Oh,
but
that
yeah,
sucks.
it's just like, yeah,
Mm.
a lot of people who just take time out of their life for, I don't know, who knows
Yeah.
what reason, to
This is very
insult
strange
someone who
behavior.
doesn't, yeah, someone who
Yeah.
doesn't care about their insult. It's just,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
that's
I
really weird.
it's something that used to bother me if I, had a bad night, like IRL, and
Mm.
then I'll go stream, and then I'd get those comments, and then I'll probably end early because I'm just like, I've had enough. But like
Yeah.
now, because I mean, it doesn't sound good, but because I've experienced a lot of it, and
Yeah.
it's just something that happens, it's something that happens every day,
Yep.
no matter what. But
Of course.
I've kind
Yeah.
of gotten used to it, and just like I just brush it off now. Like
Yeah.
I don't let negative comments affect me. I don't let people screaming at me affect me. I don't let
Yeah.
people any insults or anything. They don't affect me anymore, and it's just
Yeah.
something that I've gotten used to, and I'm just yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I've gotten used to it, but I
Yeah.
also know now that I can speak up about it when it happens, and
Yeah, definitely. You
yeah,
definitely
I'm
can.
just like, hey, like that's not cool, dude. Like you
Yeah.
can't say that, you can't say that. And if they keep going, I just like, oh well, I don't need you. Block,
Yeah.
delete, report, you know.
Fair enough, understandable, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. I
but
mean
yeah, so it,
mm,
yeah,
right.
it's been a bit like it was difficult at first when I got a webcam, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Uh,
I can imagine.
but yeah, as time went on, it's something that kind of I got a bit more easy about. Um, and yeah, this webcam that I'm using now, actually one of my moderators gave to me, which was super
Oh,
sweet of
yeah?
her.
Very
Um,
nice.
yeah, because I had a really, really bad webcam before. It was
Yeah.
horrible. It was like bad quality. It had
Yeah.
like this shade of light over it that
Oh,
like
jeez.
yeah, it just wasn't good and like it looked like horrible.
Horrible, okay,
Yeah,
right.
it just looked bad, and I was
Jeez.
just like, "Okay, quality upgrade, like, this'll be the next thing I'm gonna save up for," and then Brooke just, yeah, gave me the
Yeah,
webcam, and she also gave me the mouse,
yeah.
and she actually gave me $300 along with it, which is
Wow.
insane. Yeah, and that
Jeez.
$300 was to buy myself a new keyboard,
Oh,
the one I've
yeah?
got now. It's a bit
Ooh.
hard to see. There we go.
Yeah, okay, now I can see it. Ooh, look at that RGB. Very
Yeah, yeah,
nice.
it's a Corsair K65 RGB
Ooh,
Mini.
those are
Yeah.
good, those are good. Yeah.
Yeah, I have found it's been a very nice keyboard, so
Very nice, very nice.
yeah.
That's
But
awesome though. Yeah. Seriously,
yeah,
that's one hell of a journey. I mean, I honestly, I remember when you were like kind of considering it at the start and all that sort of stuff. I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
just you being in the VCs, I think with like maybe Hypello and some others and stuff like that, just like talking about you starting potentially and all that
yeah,
sort of stuff.
yeah.
For some reason, I remember you were playing Sea of Thieves at the time. This is just like
CFDs,
such
yeah,
a yeah, such a distinct memory
a
to
while
me.
ago.
Yeah, I know, I know. But yeah, no, look, I remember when you started out, and it's honestly so good to see how things have turned out. I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know it's been obviously a roller coaster at times with some of the crap that people say that isn't
Mhm.
worth your light of day and
Yeah,
all that sort of
definitely.
stuff. But I guess at the end of the day, if you're able to manage that, if you're able to work through that and find strategies to I guess make the circumstance either better for you or for others or anything like that, that's really good. That's something that's like not even just a skill for streaming, probably a skill for life.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
definitely.
so yeah,
It's very hard to work up that patience with people that you don't
of course,
wanna, interact with.
of
But,
course, 100%.
yeah, you definitely get there after a while, and
Yeah,
after a lot of experience, it definitely gets you to where you wanna be, so yeah,
definitely, definitely.
yeah.
Nah, that's awesome for sure. And
Mm.
also, I guess also just as a side thing, shout out to Brooke. I don't know if you knew this.
Yeah.
She was also in DE.
Oh, I think I remember her being in there for a little bit, but it was a
Yeah,
long time ago.
it was a
Um,
long time ago.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
um,
she is so
she's
sweet, and
cool.
she did
Yeah,
that because I had been having disconnect issues with my mouse and keyboard. I used to
yeah,
have a MSI keyboard. I can't remember what it was, and an
yeah.
MSI mouse. It was like an MSI clutch something.
Oh yeah,
Um, but yeah, I can't remember the exact names of them, but yeah, they were disconnecting in every game at least like 15 to 20 times a game,
yeah.
and you just get that, like, doo-doo-doo, the little
Yeah, yeah,
doo-doo-doo
yeah, I
sound.
know what you
Yeah,
mean. The
yeah, and you
USB
get that
disconnect sound. Yeah,
yeah, and you would freeze for, like you'd freeze for, like,
that's
5
so bad.
seconds, mid-fight even, like,
Oh.
overtime fight, whatever, you'd just doo-doo-doo. Oh, pardon my language, sorry, pardon my language.
Yeah, no, you're
Um,
fine.
Bleep that out. Uh, but yeah, and it'll just, like, drop out, and it's just like, "Crap." You know?
Yeah, it's not ideal, no,
Yeah,
jeez.
and you're just in the middle of
Yeah,
a fight, and, like, you popped your ultimate, like,
yeah,
doo-doo-doo.
it just stops working. Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Ay,
it's just
ay.
oh my god. Yeah.
Well, look, I'm glad that you have new tech and all that sort of
Mm.
stuff now. Actually, I mean, quickly, did you wanna run through the sort of specs that you use? Because you talk about, like, a new webcam and all this other stuff. Do you happen to have them on
Yeah.
you? Yep.
Well, hold on, if I quickly bring it up while we're talking.
Sure.
Um, yeah, so I've got a Logitech Brio webcam. It has definitely served me well, that's for
Yeah,
sure. Um,
very cool.
yeah, and my HyperX mic, I actually got this one half price off of good old Amazon.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, and I got the boom arm for $40 as well. I don't know the brand of the
Wow.
boom arm,
That's a
but
bargain.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know, it was great. So all of
Yep.
Amazon, it works well. Like this is a
Yeah.
$300 microphone that I got for half price. So
Ooh, that's very good.
not bad. It's not
Jeez.
bad.
Yeah, no,
Um,
that's really good.
but yeah, and also I have the wireless Logitech G304
Yep.
mouse. There you go.
Okay.
That
Very
one.
cool. Yep.
It's a nice mouse.
Yep.
It's definitely nice to use, and it feels good. It feels comfortable in my hand and all that. The only problem is when it runs out of batteries. I do have a spare battery like sitting here,
Okay, well,
but
that's
when
good.
it
Yeah.
runs out of batteries mid game, that's not fun because I have to like slides out the
Yeah.
yeah.
It reminds you of the times where, your thing disconnected a bunch.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's what I was talking about with the MSI gear. That was the stuff that was disconnecting, and
Ah, yeah.
it was so painful. But
Fair enough,
yeah,
yeah. No, I understand
um,
that.
I do have an Elgato 15 key stream deck.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
That was actually also gifted to me, but by another streamer who I used to
Yeah.
play Sea of Thieves with. His name was DB Good 93.
Oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't stream anymore. He
Okay.
does a lot of fitness, which I think is super cool that he's
Oh,
like pursuing his
awesome.
passion now because that was his main
Yeah.
passion aside from streaming, and he's very happy doing it. So
Yeah.
that's good. But
Awesome.
I do definitely miss playing Sea of Thieves with him. Like
Yeah.
it was good fun when I was playing Sea of Thieves with him. I
Oh,
miss
yeah.
that. Like I miss my old crew. I want to play
Yeah.
with the old Sea of Thieves crew again.
Of course, of course.
May not be Overwatch, but it'll still be
Yeah.
fun. Just the nostalgia.
Oh,
Um,
100%. Yeah. Pirate
yeah.
Lord, all hail. Yeah.
Yeah, you know it.
Very good,
But
very
yeah,
good. Yeah.
so he gave me the Stream Deck, and I've used that
Okay.
ever since he gave it to me. It was such a massive upgrade to my setup. Like it
Oh,
was
yeah.
crazy. It's been so helpful. Like I've got my main screen, I've got my just chatting screen. I can
Yeah.
pause, play, skip, or go back on my music.
That's
I can go through
fantastic.
videos as well, turn my cam off, I can turn my first monitor on, like, I've just got
Wow.
everything on there, and, like, I can change the volume, it's perfect, It's,
That's
like, the
really
perfect
good.
little thing. It's definitely something I'd recommend to any streamers that wanna take streaming seriously, like,
Yeah.
definitely get yourself a stream deck, whether it's a small one or a big one. You only need a small one, like,
Yeah.
just for the main stuff. Like, get a
Yeah.
big one if you wanna put a lot more on it, but
Yeah. Of
small
course.
one does the job.
Of course.
Um
Yeah.
But yeah, now that I've got this up, so with my
Alright.
hardware,
Alright. Let's hear it.
The GPU is an RTX 2060 Super,
Okay. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good.
which is pretty good.
Yeah.
The main problem I have is the fact that my monitors are 60 hertz, right now, so
Ah.
that kinda
Right.
sucks. I get a lot of frame drops. I get a lot of frame drops mid-game because my
Yeah.
stream takes a lot of energy from that, so yeah,
Uh, okay. Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha. Good
So
to
that
know.
kinda sucks, but
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like it costs me the game sometimes, but I'm actually, like, fortunate enough to be getting 2 new monitors for Christmas, so yeah, and
Ooh.
they're 165 hertz, which is
Oh,
like
wow. Okay.
yeah.
GM this season?
Yeah,
Or yeah.
surely, surely.
Very
I would love
nice.
to get back to GM, like, the highest I've climbed ever is 3900, which would be Masters 1,
Yeah.
um, in Overwatch 1 that was,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that was I was playing top 500 games and like I VPN because I couldn't find Overwatch like
Yeah.
games on OCE. I couldn't find OCE games.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Um, like even at nighttime, it was taking like I don't know 20 minutes plus to find a match. So I was like, okay, I'll VPN during my weekends and play DPS at night, and
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, yeah. So I got to 3900 and then I just stuffed it up and went back down and DC started happening and frame drops. I'm just like, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I was so close.
That's
I
yeah.
badly wanted to get GM before Overwatch
Yeah.
1 finished. And then
Yeah.
I couldn't. And then it was just, yeah, it was just
I
unlucky.
totally
Yeah.
get you. Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
rough for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
But the CPU is an i5 9400F 0.9
Okay.
gigahertz is what it says there. I'm just reading it straight off my
Oh, yeah, no,
stats
go for
section.
it. Go for it if you'd like. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
all
and then
good.
16 gigs of RAM.
Yep.
And
Nice.
then I think I said before, but the keyboard's a Corsair K65
Yep.
RGB Mini. It's quite a nice keyboard, I will admit. I do like the clicky mechanical sounds of the
Of
mechanical
course.
keyboards. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and
Very cool.
it's got a bunch of different like RGB settings. I can change
Yeah.
it to pretty much whatever I want. It's
That's pretty
good.
cool.
It's good. And
Yeah.
like that's without having any apps on my PC to do it. Like
Oh, right.
there's a
Okay.
keybind on my keyboard that like allows me to change it, which is like super cool.
That's
But
cool
yeah,
as. Yeah.
yeah. And
Very cool.
so I have a Razer Kraken X headset currently.
Yeah.
I was trying to fix my newer headset before this one.
Yeah.
Good old Razer
Okay.
Kraken Kitty headset. That's the one I was trying to fix,
Yeah.
but
Understandable.
it is quite painful to fix.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with it, but I can't get it to not sound bassy. It sounds really bassy, and then
Yeah.
like the lighter sounds are just non-existent pretty much.
Right.
So,
Okay. Okay.
and I fiddled around with the equalizer for hours and like all that, and I've just done
Yeah.
like whatever I can. I've literally gone through all of my sound settings. I can't get it to work, and I don't know if it's something wrong with the
Hmm.
headset or if I'm just not finding the right thing, you know?
Yeah. It's a bit
So,
strange.
yeah, but
Hopefully you figure that out. Yeah.
I'm trying to get to sound just like this headset because this
Yeah.
headset's got a really nice balance and a really nice sound to it right now.
Yeah.
And I don't want to change it, you know.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
that's why
Understandable.
I keep using this one on stream as well. I'm just not switching because it switches my stream sound as well.
Oh,
So
yeah. Yeah.
I
Fair
don't know
enough.
why it does that, but it changes the way my stream sounds as well. And I'm
Yeah.
done with stuffing around with on stream. If I can't get it right off stream, then I'm gonna get rid of it and
Yeah.
get a different one. But
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Well, it's
Understandable.
this headset I've had for 3 years, and it's doing well.
Yeah. Very nice. Very
It's
nice.
very
No, that's
good, yeah.
great. Very
And
cool.
then I've got a random mouse pad. It lights up,
Yeah.
but it's tiny. It's
Okay.
really small.
Yeah.
Um, and it's really crap quality. Um,
That's another upgrade. It's all
yeah,
good.
yeah. It's an upgrade for the future though. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily something that I want to invest in just yet. Like
Yeah. Fair enough.
first, I want to invest in like my next investments that I'm like thinking of is
Yeah.
a new webcam that's better quality than the Brio because
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm like waving at the moment. It's kind of
Yeah,
30
I can
FPS and
see
the
it, yeah,
lights
you've got a like, a
changing and
rave
stuff.
going on over there,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah, yeah. It's
great.
like so yeah, on stream, it's like different. It's just like I change
Yeah.
it before I start stream. Every stream, I
Ah,
change the
yeah.
settings on it. I change the white balance, turn off the focus, and turn
Okay.
off the lighting. There's like a lighting option
Yeah.
for the background. I turn
Yeah.
that off as well because then that makes it 60 FPS without that on. It's really weird. I don't know why it works like that.
That's so
Um,
weird.
yeah, so
Okay,
I have to
right.
do that before every stream, and
Oh,
I just kind of
okay.
balance it out to how I always like how I normally
Yeah.
like it. But
Okay,
yeah,
fair enough.
so I would like
Gotcha.
a more consistent webcam if I do
Okay.
upgrade. I would
Yep,
also like
fair enough.
for another investment that I will make down the track. Obviously
Yeah.
not near future, but
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah.
Um I will get a better lighting source. I used to have a ring light that was like really bad. It was like $20 and
Yeah.
I was like that'll do for now, you know. That'll keep my face lit up just during streams.
Yeah, fair
And
enough.
recently, I've just upgraded to the lighting source I'm using now, which I feel more evenly lights my face, and it's
Yeah.
definitely a lot better than the old ring light I used to have.
Yeah,
But
no, definitely.
it's also another like Kmart one. It's
Kmart,
yeah,
yep,
good old
we love
Kmart.
that. Yep,
They were selling streaming lights on sale, so I bought it for $25 at Kmart.
fair
So
enough. Okay,
yeah, and
okay.
it's done me well. It's done me well, I will admit, but
Yeah.
I do want the professional lighting,
Yeah, fair enough.
that some
Okay.
streamers do get, and I would like to really have that consistency with the webcam and the lighting. It's like
Yeah, that's fully
yeah.
understandable, 100%.
Yeah.
No, it's
Um,
cool as. Okay, I
yeah,
also just looked up your webcam while you were talking because 'cause I'm like, Brio, why have I never heard of that? Is that like
yeah,
a gaming marketed webcam or something like that? I'm looking the
yeah,
top is saying Brio Ultra HD Pro Business Webcam. I'm like, all right,
yeah.
businesswoman, all right. Yeah, fair enough.
Well,
I've got
yeah, no, it's
yeah,
I've used this one because it's better than my old one. I actually gave my
fair
old
enough.
one to one of my IRL friends who
Oh
also
yeah,
streams. He's a VTuber, so he just needed a webcam that would
fair.
help
Yeah,
him out a bit more, give him a bit better lighting, and it'll just
yeah,
help his model react to him a bit better. So
that's
I gave
fair.
him my
Yeah.
old one because that one picked up my movements perfectly fine, and I thought,
Yep.
it should be better for a VTuber.
Yep.
So yeah, I gave him that one and just use this one now. I'm actually thinking about like when I do upgrade my webcam,
Yep.
because my cat normally likes to sit on the corner of the bed just here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use this one as a cat cam, and then I'll use the other
Oh,
one as my main
Catcam.
one. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, very
I
cool,
would
very
really like
cool.
to do that because I
Yeah,
mean the people that watch my streams seem to really like my cat. They call him
yeah.
Philip. His name online is Philip. He's
Philip,
known as
yeah.
Philip, but
Okay,
his
yeah.
real name is Felix.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he's Felix, yeah.
Yeah, his real name is
Okay,
Felix, and I
yeah.
I call him by Puss Puss because that's just the thing that he responds to.
Fair enough,
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Very cute, very cute. No, that'd
Yeah.
be great, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
okay, very cool. So, I mean, we've definitely covered the
Yeah.
whole stream setup fairly well.
Yeah. Oh, I could go on to I could go on about streaming for like ages. I could
Uh,
talk about it forever.
yeah, no, that's totally fair, that's totally fair. I mean, do you wanna maybe talk about some of the things that you've actually, done with your stream in terms of maybe, like, events and all that sort of
Mhm.
stuff that you've had and all that?
Yeah, so I mean, I've had quite a few moments along the
Yep,
track, like along my streaming time.
yeah,
I've definitely had a few bigger moments than others.
yep,
Um, but yeah, like I mean, I used to stream scrims.
yep.
That was always fun having scrim nights.
I do
And
remember
then
that.
yeah, yeah. I think the first big thing that I did was getting my webcam. I think that was
Yep,
the very first big thing that I did when I got it on my birthday last year.
yeah,
I just turned 17,
yeah,
and yeah, and like most people took it on quite well. Most
yeah,
people took it on quite well. They were quite kind about it, but obviously like as I said
yeah,
earlier, it's like you do get those people that
definitely, yeah.
are not gonna be quite as nice about it, but that's just something
Mm,
that comes with like streaming online and putting yourself out there. It's a matter of just like having the courage to just be like, "Hey, I'm just gonna do this," you know,
yeah, for
just
sure,
gotta send it, you
100%.
know.
Yeah, no,
But
definitely.
yeah, so webcam was definitely something big that I did,
Yep,
and that was quite a big event as well. That was one of my longest streams. I actually did a 7-hour stream. That was back when I was streaming like 4 hours a day, like five
right? Yeah, that's
uh,
a big jump
five
then,
or
yeah.
5 or 6 days a week. I think I was doing 6 days a week first, which is
Wow.
quite a lot,
Uh,
and it was very tiring.
yeah,
Um, Year 12 came on. I started doing 2 days a week. Sorry, 2 days off a week.
yep,
Five stream days a week.
yep,
Um, but yeah, so that was when Year 12 came along, and I was doing Year 12 just streaming 5 days a week because that was just what I could fit in.
yep,
And yeah, and then Thursdays was always a night off, so I could like hang out with my boyfriend because I needed to spend time with him as well, like not just
of
focus on
course.
streaming. You know, like I didn't want
Yeah,
to. I don't want to ruin that relationship because he's a good boyfriend. But
yeah,
yeah, and then as soon as I got out of school, which was quite recently, end of September, I think just after my birthday, because I had graduated on the 21st of September, then I had my 18th
yep,
birthday on the 27th.
there you
We had like
go.
a big stream for my 18th birthday. I think I got
Yeah.
a little tipsy. It was
Yeah.
good fun though. It was good fun spending it with everyone. Everyone's just like, "Oh my god, Zaz is tipsy for once." So we're having a great time. We're
Yeah,
having a great time.
true,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, and we're just playing Overwatch, and I'm just telling everyone. I don't know. I think I was telling everyone in chat that I was tipsy as well. I don't know. I can't remember.
There you go, that's how you know you were tipsy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a fun night.
Yep.
I had like big 18 balloons in the background.
Aw, yeah.
It was
That's
good. It was
great.
good. Yeah. So
Very
that was a
nice.
really nice night for my 18th birthday. I always like doing just something different for my birthday streams.
Yeah.
And like any events as well. I always decorate this little case in the background. It's a bit harder to see at the moment, but
Yeah.
on stream there's actually like just there's a tiny little Christmas tree,
Oh, yeah,
and
I can
then
see it. Yeah,
just
yeah.
that wooden pedal, the wooden panel there actually says
Yeah.
Merry Christmas on it. My boyfriend made that for me, so
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But it says Merry
Very
Christmas. It's got a
cool.
really pretty design, and up the
Yeah.
top shelf, I do have a few little statues and stuff. But it's easier to see on stream. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I get what you're saying, yeah, no,
yeah.
for
So
sure, for
I
sure.
always decorate, and my sisters like to decorate as well. So whenever
Yeah.
it's an event, I let them come in and decorate my room, and I love it. And yeah,
Yeah. Very
it's
nice,
always
very
good.
nice.
I do like to keep my family involved or up to date with my streaming.
Oh, that's really
'Cause
good.
they're always supportive of it, and
That's
yeah,
awesome.
they like being a part of it as well. And like
Yeah.
I know my sister gets all of her school friends to like watch, and
Aw.
my younger one just likes to come in and say hi every now and then. And yeah, I mean both
That's
my
very
sisters are
sweet.
younger, but the little
Yeah.
one likes to come and say hi.
Yeah. It's very sweet.
Yeah,
It's really good that your family's
yeah,
too.
and
Yeah.
then we've also that had a tournament,
Yep.
which was the OC Community Mash tournament that I hosted.
Yep.
I think in total, there was over 100 people involved in that
Yeah.
for that,
It's
which is
huge.
pretty hectic. It was my
Yeah.
first time hosting an event, and I wanted to involve as many people as I could, but I also knew I had to have a limit on it.
Oh,
So
yeah. Of course.
yeah, so originally the idea came to me when someone in chat that I had queued up with here and there, like just a master's friend. He's just like, oh, I'll help you host the tournament, like on your community night or something like that, because I used to do community nights. It was
Yeah.
just something I did with everyone. I haven't done them in a while, but that's just because things have been getting a lot busier, and I
Yeah.
can't necessarily devote a whole stream out of the 4 streams that I do a week. Like I can't
Yeah, of
devote
course.
an entire stream to a community night. Like that's
Yeah.
7 hours or more to
Yeah,
like
of course.
community night, and I can't devote that much. I
Yeah.
mean, I would love to. I love my community. I have a great community. Like they're all so
Yeah.
kind and supportive and everything. Like they all have a great time while they're there as well. Like
Yeah.
at least
That's
I
really
hope they
good.
do. I hope they do.
Yeah. I think so,
I
I think so.
they
Yeah.
they have told me that they have, which is very nice and all that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
That's really good.
I really would like to do more community nights and just give back to them, but I'm thinking about actually like hosting like some Among Us lobbies off stream and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah? That'd
I
be
was
sick
thinking that would
as.
be fun
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
yeah, I've had a lot of fun playing variety off stream and
Yeah.
just here and there in my spare time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So
For
I had that OC Community Mash
Yep.
tournament, and there was over 100 people involved. It was pretty hectic, but it
Damn.
was good fun. Everyone had fun.
Yeah.
I know there were definitely a lot of problems and a lot of the stuff I learned from it.
Absolutely.
Um,
You do learn a
I
lot from
think
running events.
I think even with having a list of subs, we had a whole list of subs on a spreadsheet, right? Because we were
Yep.
organizing it all in like Google Sheets or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, we had everyone's like battle tag and name and teams and all that sorted out. It was all sorted, and
Yeah.
then uh we had like the dates released and all that, and we're like, it's gonna be this day and this day. It's gonna be somewhere between this time and this time. Like,
Yeah.
make sure you're free. Make
Yeah.
sure you're free. And first day on, half the players aren't awake. Half of them are like, sorry, I'm out somewhere. I forgot about it. Half of
Yep.
them are just like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I just don't want to do it anymore. I'm just like, you understand the commitment that you made. Like, you
Yeah.
literally made a commitment when you signed up for this tournament. Like, that's how
100%.
it is. So if you can't get back, we're gonna replace you with someone. Like,
Yeah.
I was kind of stressing out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Understandable,
I
yeah.
didn't, I didn't like. I think I played one game as a sub because we didn't have enough subs. Like, I was
Yeah.
trying to avoid playing because it was my tournament,
Of
and I
course,
didn't want to
yeah.
like. I didn't want to, bring any disadvantage or advantage to a team and
Yeah.
just like, put myself there because I'm like
Of course. Yeah.
I'm the person who's running the
100%.
tournament.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to play, but like I played one game, um,
Yeah.
which I'm pretty sure we ended up winning from memory. I think we ended up
Okay.
winning it, but yeah, like I had to quickly jump in while I was trying to
Yeah.
organize everything through that game, and I was just like
Yeah.
organizing stuff in my death every time I
Yeah.
died. I was like organize something, and then come back, play another life, and just like
Yeah.
keep going like that.
Yep.
But yeah, it
No.
was so hectic, and
Yeah. No, I definitely get what you're saying,
we
100%.
ran out of subs. Like we ran out of subs so quickly, it was crazy. Like
Yeah.
I had a color coded sheet of
Yeah.
which ones of my mods because I had all my mods like specking the game so that they would be
Yeah.
fair. And
Yeah.
then like I'd be in a game, and then like three of my other mods would be in a game, and then Party as well. He helped
Yeah.
out, and he was like specking a game as well for me, and it was all over the place.
Thank you,
But like,
buddy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you, Party, and mods as well. Like
Yeah.
they were crazy. They helped out so much, but
Oh, that's really good.
just the amount of subs that I had to get going that day was like
Yeah.
crazy, and I'm really glad that everyone still had fun. I'm really glad that everyone still enjoyed the tournament because that
Yeah.
was my main goal, to have everyone enjoy it, to have everyone just have a fun time and like get to know more people in the community. Like I
Yeah.
tried to match everyone up with people that I didn't know. Like everyone had a friend,
Yeah.
you know. Some people entered solo, but
Yeah.
I matched everyone up. Everyone who had a friend, I matched them with their friend, and
Okay.
then everyone who was solo, I'd just chuck them in a random team. But like I'd
Yeah.
balance out the SRs, and we spent a week balancing it all, and we
A
were all
week.
set.
Wow.
Yeah, we're all set and ready. We had all the SRs like really close to each other. They were like I
Yeah.
think 50 to 100 SR different in
Yeah.
averages. So that's pretty good. That's
Yeah.
not bad at all. And I felt like
For
all the
sure.
matches went pretty well. I felt like they were all like I don't know. They felt quite even on stream, like when they were being
Okay.
broadcasted. It felt quite even,
That's
and
good.
everyone
Yeah.
said that the matches were quite even. There were a few people who were like, "Oh, this is unfair and that's unfair," but I'm like, "I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I can't do
You
much.
can't please everyone as well,
We
but yeah.
have this many subs, and
Yeah.
I'm doing my best, like
Exactly.
I'm trying. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah.
just hold on a second."
Yeah. Pretty much.
So
It's a lot.
that
Yeah.
was like really hectic. I mean, it was a good experience for me to have. Everyone enjoyed the experience, which is the main thing.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that people had
That's
fun playing with people that they've never met. Like that was
yeah.
one thing that a lot of people were worried about. They're like, "Oh, I, I haven't, like I haven't had experience with these people or that
Yeah.
person," and just yeah. So yeah, like I'm glad everyone got along.
That's
But
really
it
good.
was
Yeah.
definitely a tough experience to get through.
Yeah.
Because like I also got the event sponsors organized. Like
Yep.
Blizzard provided me with like 12 exclusive limited edition pins for Overwatch 2.
Oh, that's awesome.
And this was like just before Overwatch 2 came out. This was on
Yeah.
the last weekend of Overwatch 1
Yeah.
that the tournament took place. So
Yeah.
yeah, so the exclusive Overwatch 2 limited edition pins were actually like quite nice going into Overwatch
Yeah.
2, and they provided me with 12 of those, enough for two winning teams.
Yeah.
And then I also had Melbourne Jerky sponsor the event, which is very nice of them.
Oh, very cool.
They yeah, so they had 12 packets of beef jerky, which is a
Yep.
very strange prize, but I mean
Yeah.
it worked, and that was
Yeah,
just
honestly, yeah.
it was what I could get my hands on at the time, So
100%,
yeah.
100%. No,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, no, that's really good. Look, I've actually seen jerky sponsors before for
Mm.
different things, so that's not the first I've ever heard of that.
Yeah, no,
And
it's just
yeah,
yeah, it's just because like I was looking around because I didn't want to just give out a first place prize. I
yeah,
didn't want to just
definitely.
leave second place hanging. Like
Yeah,
third place, I can understand if third place doesn't have a prize. Like
yeah,
sometimes that will, sometimes it won't. But like second place is like something that I feel like should have a prize. Become
yeah,
runner up because you've come so far, and I was
yeah,
struggling to find a prize for that, and
yeah.
then
Fair enough.
and then I had Blizzard and Melbourne Jerky come in, like they were awesome, and
That's
yeah, and
great.
also OG Nerd,
Yep.
I'm friends with the guy that runs that company. He's
Oh
very
yeah.
sweet. He's a lovely person. He gave
Awesome.
us $100, $50 each for each MVP. So
Wow. There
we
you
could actually
go.
have MVP prizes, which I was quite happy with.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Because I
sure.
like it was either I could have a third place prize or I'd have MVP prize, and I felt like MVP would be something really nice and special for those
Yeah.
like players that got it
Yeah.
to say, "Hey, I got MVP at this tournament."
Yeah.
It's just super cool.
Yeah.
Um, I know if I got MVP at a tournament, I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, no, I got
Yeah, that's
MVP."
sick ass.
It's
Let's
awesome.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, literally. So yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's very good.
yeah, so I got all that sorted. It was a mission, I'll tell you
Yeah,
that, but it definitely paid off in the end. It was definitely
for
really
sure.
good. Yeah.
No, that's really good for sure. I think
Yeah.
running an event like that, which by the way turned out quite well,
Yeah, thank you, thank
is
you.
definitely a really big learning experience.
Yeah.
You kind of get to see things from a different administrative perspective that a
Mhm.
lot of people don't necessarily have to do. It's a
Yeah.
lot of work behind the scenes that so many people don't see.
Yeah, yeah, it's
And
a lot that goes on.
100%, 100%. There was I mean, it kinda reminds me of the whole hectic shenanigans, all that sort of stuff that happened because,
Yeah.
I remember with one of our tournaments, we actually the person who was running the tournament had to go out to dinner, so I kind
Mhm.
of
Oh,
just had
no.
to pick it
Why
up
would
from
if they're
him.
running the tournament, why would they have to go out for
I don't
dinner
know,
on the night of the tournament?
family
Oh my
just pulled
god.
him away, like, "No, we're having dinner right
Oh,
now, mate. I don't care if you're" I don't know if that's actually what
bruh.
happened, but, yeah, so he had to go and all that sort of stuff, so I'm like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll do this, let's go."
Crazy.
And this was for, like, a Valorant tournament, that had, like,
Holy. Yeah.
250 people involved with it.
Oh, wow.
So
That's like 2 times the size of the one that I did.
yeah, and it was like,
Oh
"Oh
my
my god,
goodness.
alright, let's
Yeah.
go." But
Wow.
no, it turned out
Yeah.
alright.
I
Yeah.
would I would like I'm always gonna make sure that I'm available. If I schedule something, I'm always
Oh
gonna make sure
yeah.
I'm available. But like I could not imagine leaving my mods to deal with all that madness. Just like,
Yeah,
sorry,
for sure.
I'm going out for dinner. I actually have dinner organized for tonight. And I didn't tell you guys, so you guys have to run the tournament yourself now. Okay,
Ay,
back.
ay.
You know, like I mean,
Yeah,
my mods would try and do it for me. They're great mods.
of
You know,
course, of
they would
course.
attempt to do it, but like
Yeah.
I would never just leave them to run it themselves. It's just crazy, you know.
Yeah. No, for sure. 100% get what you
Mm.
mean. Yeah, definitely. Uh,
I cannot imagine that. Like,
yeah, that's all right. We managed.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, that's the main thing.
so there was also, I think you recently had the whole Subfest thing. How was
Yes,
that?
yes. So this year was actually the first year that Twitch affiliates could take part in Subfest, which is also known as
Okay.
Bitfest. It's
Yeah.
previously known as Bitfest.
Yeah.
Um, because previously, I'm pretty sure it was just bits that counted previously. I don't
Yep.
think it was subs, and this year they include subs and
Okay.
they let select affiliates take part in it.
Yep.
So I was fortunate enough to be one of those select affiliates. I filled out there was a
Okay.
form that popped up on my Twitch and all that, and
Yep.
yeah, so I was like,
Awesome.
this is a great opportunity, like
Yeah.
Twitch ANZ, that's
Yeah, of
kind of
course.
huge.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, so I took the opportunity, and yeah, and I just got started playing. It was a bit hard to plan it all out. I'm gonna be honest, because
Of course. Yeah.
the first day of Subfest was like it was a Friday,
Yeah.
um, and I was busy on that day. I
Yeah.
meant to stream on a Friday, but I was just it was just
Yeah.
that day, that
Yeah.
day was just a busy day,
Yeah.
and yeah, and so before that, like, I knew I was gonna do Subfest, but I just released my merch.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
There you
because
go.
I have my merch now.
Very
Um,
cool.
yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Go grab it, guys. Go grab it. Yeah.
Go get it on
Yeah.
fourth floor. But
Very
yes,
cool.
and so I've released my merch store.
Yeah.
By the way, there might be some Christmas merch coming out very soon.
Ooh. All right.
A
Keep
little
my
bit
eyes peeled for
excited.
that.
Mhm.
Very
Grab
cool.
it while
Very
it's hot.
cool. All right, we'll do. We'll do.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so I just released my merch store, and I'd spent all the time before Subfest putting
Yeah.
it into that, just merch designs and
Yeah.
designs for the future and stuff. And I was just like getting everything sorted, so I was sorted for a couple months, and I'd just be able
Yeah.
to release merch here and there, and
Yeah.
it'd be all sweet. And so I released that, and then it was like 3 days until Subfest. So I'm like, oh no, I've got to do this. Like,
Yeah.
I initially was actually going to do a subathon, but people
Yeah.
didn't know that. And like,
Ah, yeah.
I was like, I don't have enough time to promote this, like,
Yeah.
subathon if I am going to do one. So I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to do some long streams. I'm
Yeah.
going to stream most days. I might take 2 days off, which is what I did.
Yeah.
I think I only took 2 days off for Subfest because
Yeah.
I just streamed a lot more than usual. And like,
Yeah.
yeah, so I did some long streams. It was a
Yeah.
10-day event, from November 26th until December 4th, I think it
Yeah.
was. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
It was something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I streamed. I think I did some 8-hour streams to
Okay.
9-hour
Pretty long.
streams
Yeah.
at the most.
Yep.
A lot of them were like between 6 and 8 hours.
Yep.
Then I
Fair enough.
hosted. So on the first day of Subfest that I participated in, which was the Saturday after the first day, it was the second day in.
Yep.
Even though I was a little bit late to Subfest,
Yep.
I still got onto stream and I'm like, all right, if you guys can get me to level 1 by the end of today, then I will do a 24-hour subathon.
Woo! All right,
So
that's
yeah,
spicy.
big promise, but they
Yep.
actually got me to that level 1 in like 2 hours or something like that, which
Whoa.
I was like, holy, like just,
All
oh
right.
my goodness, okay.
Here we go. 24
Yeah.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah, so I ended
Okay.
up, yeah, so I did we did that, and then the day
Yeah.
after as well, I think that a day or two afterwards, we actually hit level 2 as well, which was
Yeah.
pretty crazy, pretty early on.
Yeah.
So I was organizing the Subfest, put out the notifications and posts and all that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Definitely.
yeah, and then last Saturday that's just been, and Friday, I started on Friday,
Okay.
was when I did my 24-hour subathon. It
Oh
was
boy.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I started at 11:50 a.m. and
Okay.
yeah, so basically midday.
Oh
And
boy.
we
Yep.
played the first 12 hours of Overwatch.
That's a lot of Overwatch.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've ranked up like 3 times, so that was good.
Wow. All right.
We hit the first 2 incentives, which is Instagram Q&A,
Okay.
which I've done that, and then also
Fantastic.
the rank up tank until like play tank until I get to plat. So that was
Yeah.
pain. I will tell you
Yep.
that was pain. But
Okay.
thank goodness after my first rank update I went straight to plat. So
Oh, thank
yeah.
goodness.
I
Okay.
was gold 2. I was gold 2
Yeah.
and then I went to plat 5. Like I don't play tank at all.
Yep.
I
Yep. Fair
am not a
enough.
tank player. You will not catch me on that role. Like
Okay.
I will not
Gotcha.
be caught dead on that role. I don't know how. So
Fair enough. It's not for everyone. All good.
yeah.
Yeah.
No offense if you're a tank player.
I am a tank player, but that's all right. I'm not
I'm
offended.
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. That's
Yeah,
fine. Yeah.
I just don't enjoy I don't enjoy being the front of the team. I prefer to stay back and
Yeah.
get that value through like, healing as honor or just doing like fat antis or something like that,
Yeah.
and
Fair
uh
enough. Yeah.
picking heads as widow or whatever, like that's my type of style and I just
Yeah.
prefer that style. It's just what I find more fun. Every
For
now and then
sure.
I'll branch out, every now and then, but like I normally stick to that and
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, I don't
That's
like
fair.
tank. So that's why I made it my incentive because I was 2 tiers away from getting the plat,
Yeah.
and I needed to get it there before end of season somehow.
Yeah.
So,
Of
'cause
course. There you
I
go.
was yeah, I was low diamond Overwatch 1 for tank, so I've gotta
Yeah.
slowly get it back somehow and
Yeah.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Good on you. That was good
So
then.
yeah,
Very
so I
good.
did that. Uh, and we also hit level 3 during the subathon, which is pretty
Wow.
cool.
Yeah. That's
Um
awesome.
Yeah, so basically, like, Twitch gives us cool prizes for hitting those levels, and, like, the
Okay.
higher you go up, like, prizes stack. So the higher you
Okay.
go up, the more prizes you win, and
Okay.
it's a community engagement program that they run, Subfest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, like,
Okay.
most of the partners are involved in it, and it's,
Yeah.
like, mainly a partner thing, but it was just lucky that us affiliates got in there this year, you
Yeah.
know?
That's
So, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
Okay. Very nice.
but yeah, so yeah, it was definitely fun. I was going crazy by about 6 a.m. on Saturday, I reckon. We played Among Us through the night.
Oh no.
And yeah, it was good fun. By the way, the only thing that sucked was the
Yeah.
fact that I did not get imposter once until the final game. I
How
played
many hours did you play it for?
4 hours of Among
Well,
Us.
clearly you're just innocent as a person. You are
4 hours of
you're a
Among Us,
good
and
citizen.
I did not get imposter until the final game, literally the final game,
Ay,
and I
ay.
won it. I won it pretty quickly, so I was pretty happy with that. But like,
Oh my goodness. That's so
you know,
funny.
all I wanted to do was be imposter. I just wanted a
Yeah.
chance. Just give me a chance.
Yeah. I mean, with the fact that you've been, like, innocent the entire run, like,
Yeah,
surely
yeah,
in the
yeah,
last
yeah.
game you could just keep saying that you're innocent, it's fine, everyone would believe
Oh
you.
yeah, no, that's what I did actually. No joke, what I did. I'm like, I'm literally a crewmate again. Like, if I was imposter,
Yeah.
I'd actually be like so happy if I was imposter. And that was one of my
Yeah.
excuses. And
Oh
like, they
my
believed it.
goodness.
And then one was like, I'm kind of sus of Zaz. Like, I think it's her, but I'm not sure. But like, she's my crewmate the whole night, and I don't know whether it's
Yeah.
her or not.
That's so
So
funny.
yeah, it was just like, yeah, that's just I literally
Yeah.
used that as an excuse.
Oh
Um,
goodness. Yeah. Yeah.
because it was solo imposter games because we had I
Yeah.
think 7 or so
Yeah.
playing. So.
Fair
Yeah, I was
enough.
playing
Yeah.
solo imposter.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, and I ended up taking them all out, so that was good. That was good fun.
Good
Especially
job.
seeing that I had crewmate the entire night.
Oh
So like
yeah.
from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., I thought I would have some interesting
Fair
gameplay going
enough.
on, but
Yep.
no, apparently 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. is when you get crewmate.
Yep. Very true. Very true.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we also played
Okay.
some Fall Guys and some Grounded as well, but
Very cool.
Among Us and Overwatch were the
Yep.
main games there. So
Fair enough. Well, it sounds
yeah.
like a successful little time. That's
Yeah,
great.
definitely, definitely. We were very close to level 4, just
Yeah.
missed it, but I mean, it was still really good fun being a part of Subfest, and
Yeah.
for the first time especially, we did
Yeah.
really well saying it's the first time that I've ever been involved in Subfest with my
Yeah.
community, and it's just yeah,
Fair
it was good.
enough.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
That's awesome. That's really good
Mm,
for sure. So, I guess with all this streaming stuff that you've, obviously done and all that sort of
mhm,
stuff, now I know that you've, I guess, graduated now, but
mhm.
in terms of things like balancing time with streams, like school or other commitments and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
how do you personally go about that sort of thing?
Well, I mean, when I was in school,
Yeah.
it was definitely getting a lot busier through year 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Because like I started streaming at the start of year 11, and
Yeah.
it's like yeah, like, year 11 was where it started getting hectic.
Yeah.
Mainly because I started streaming, but yeah.
Yeah.
Before that, I don't know. Unfortunately, I was like bullied quite badly at school during grade 7
Oh.
to 9, so I just kind of
Yeah.
was getting out of that,
Yeah,
I
of
really I
course.
really hated it and it really brought me down. I was a straight A
Oh.
student all rounder when I was in grade 7.
Yeah.
And like even before that all through primary school, I was a runner up for ducks
Oh,
at the primary
wow.
school. So
There you go.
that was pretty cool as well, but
Yeah.
yeah, and then when I came to my new school, high school, um I was still doing well,
Yeah.
but like it was just yeah, I was struggling to make friends there, and it was like because I was never a confident person face to face.
Yeah.
Online, I definitely find it a lot easier, and I always have.
Yep, fair
Uh,
enough.
Face to face, I still am not as confident as I am online, but I'm definitely a lot more confident than I was before. Like
Yeah. Okay.
I
That's
never
really
I
good.
never stood up for myself. I never did anything like that. Like I never even just started random conversations with strangers. I literally do that now. I go out in public and I'm just like, oh yeah, like nice dog or whatever. Like just whatever
Nice dog you got
conversation.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice dog. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
cute baby. Like yeah, it's just
Fair enough, yeah.
little conversations like that, and it's something that I could never see myself being able to do.
Yeah.
I could never
It's
see
really good.
myself talking to another adult out in public. I was just like, even
Yeah.
let alone little kids, I was scared to talk to little kids. Like,
Mhm.
I just,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Really
I was pretty frozen in public, and
good. Aw,
yeah, so I'm really glad that now I've kind of grown out of that, and I
that's
like
really good.
streaming's definitely helped me. My boyfriend and also streaming have been my main confidence boosters. Like,
Yeah,
my boyfriend's really kind. He always boosts my confidence. He always like makes
that's
me feel
really
good
good.
about myself and just know that I'm appreciated and yeah,
Yeah,
he's awesome.
that's really
Um
good for sure.
yeah. And even though he doesn't watch my streams, it's still
Oh,
fine.
yeah, no,
It's
fair
just
enough.
because he's a Destiny 2 player.
Uh,
He just doesn't
Understandable.
want Overwatch in his recommended.
Yeah, I
So
get that, I get that,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Which is
Okay,
fair enough, but yeah,
very
so
cool.
but
Yeah,
yeah, he's really nice and then yeah, streaming has just given me confidence to talk to people. I've learned how to have a better conversation and
yeah,
just not be so frozen in front of others. Like
yeah,
before I would literally get shut down by the silliest little things and I'll just be kind of sitting there just like, "Oh, okay then." Like
yeah,
I won't say anything. No, that's fine.
yeah,
But
I get
now
what
like if someone tries to shut me down out of something that's like really unnecessary, I'm just like, "Hey, like you
yeah,
can't do that."
yeah.
you know? You can't do that. Like
Hey, no you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
but yeah,
Gotcha, yeah,
and so yeah, definitely that's given me a lot more confidence.
yeah,
But yeah, balancing my time with schoolwork, because I didn't have the confidence at the time. I was still struggling through school.
yeah,
I started struggling around grade 9, which was when I was just kind of escaping that bullying.
yeah.
One day I just stood up to that group of girls and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go sit with these guys now. Goodbye. See you
Oh,
later.
good on you.
That's what I did. I literally just
Power
picked up
to
my
you.
bag and they all looked at me with like disgusting looks like,
Yeah, like
okay.
something you'd see on Mean Girls or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and they just gave me
yeah,
these disgusting looks. I'm like, "Oh, well, stuff you guys. Like, I don't
yeah,
need you in my life. Like, if you're gonna treat me like crap, I don't need you, you know?"
yeah, 100%,
That's
100%.
just how that's when I started changing my mindset, and I feel
Yeah,
like that mindset change is exactly what I needed.
yeah,
I feel
that's
like,
really
yeah, if I didn't change my mindset, I'd still be stuck in a bad situation. That's
yeah,
for sure.
I get you.
Um, yeah, and I would still be feeling pretty awful about myself if I didn't change my mindset. So
Yeah,
I'm really
no,
glad I did, and it was also thanks to the help of a new friend group, my boyfriend starting to stream.
yep.
Um, but balancing that time with school, I didn't have the confidence to tell teachers that I was streaming instead of doing schoolwork.
Fair
I will
enough.
be honest. I will be honest. I tried my best to get all my schoolwork done, and I did. I got it all done, not to the
Yeah,
standard that I normally would, but
yeah,
I got it done, and I got it, pass mark worthy, and that's what I looked for.
yeah,
Even though teachers are still like, you can do better than this, Ali. Like, you can literally do
yeah,
better than this. Like, we know you. Like
yeah.
you're literally a straight A student. And I'm just like, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. I've got better
Yeah,
things to focus on, and like my legal studies teacher still was trying to get me all the
uh,
way through year 12. He was just like, you can still do better. Like you can do better than this. And I'm just like, I don't want to do better. I literally said that. I'm like, I'm sorry, sir, but like, I just, I don't want to put my effort and energy into school. I want to put it into what I love and what's going to benefit me when I leave, you know?
Yeah. Understandable.
If I
Fair
don't
enough.
put it into what I love now, then I won't have what I love later, you
Yeah,
know?
definitely. I 100% agree
That's
with
how
that.
I see it.
Yeah,
And
that's a really good thing.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
for
and
sure.
so yeah, because I got I think 54% on legal
Woo!
studies
Let's
essay.
go!
Yeah, yeah. And
I mean,
like I
that's
got
a plus. Yeah.
54%. Yeah, exactly. It's a pass.
Yeah.
And like because when I started doing legal studies was when I didn't have the confidence to tell them I was streaming.
Yeah,
And
fair enough.
I would get like anywhere between 80 to like 95% for all my reports and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
it was good, you know, but like
yeah,
yeah, and then slowly my standards started dropping. I started getting 70% and then
yeah,
60s and then down like between 50-60 range was where I
yeah,
stopped. But
yeah.
yeah, I was just kind of waiting for the end of school.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I balanced streaming just because I didn't do my homework. I
Ah,
didn't
okay.
I well I
Fair enough.
it's just because the way
Yeah,
I thought about it was like I'm not gonna devote my time and effort. Like time is very important, and
yeah,
so is
it
your
is.
energy. And you
Absolutely.
should. The way I believe and see things is that you should only put time and energy into what you love. You should never put it into something that you hate because,
Yeah,
like, I don't know, if you leave school and do a business thing and you don't want to do business, like,
yeah.
how are you gonna be happy for the rest of your life? You know.
Very true.
If you put
Very true.
enough hard work and time and dedication into what you love, then you will eventually get it a lot nicer in the ending and you'll be happy doing what you want to do and you won't be stuck in like a 9 to 5 job that you don't like doing, like,
True,
just
very
as an
true.
example.
Yeah,
um you won't be stuck in a job like that you don't like doing. You'll be stuck in something that you really love and you're passionate
yeah.
about. And every afternoon I'd come home from school and the only thing I'd do was turn on my PC. It's like 4 p.m. I'd come home, grab a snack from the kitchen, fill up my water bottle. I got my massive water bottle here.
Very nice. That is a big water
Yeah,
bowl.
2 liters. Does me
Jeez.
well.
Very
But
nice.
yeah, and I'll just sit at my computer, turn my computer, sit at it, and think about like how I can improve this, how I can improve that. Like,
Yeah,
am I gonna stream tonight? I was streaming 5 nights a week, you know.
yeah,
So that was every night except for Monday and Thursday nights.
yeah,
Monday and Thursday have always been the nights that I've had off because of
yeah,
assessments, you know, assessments
yeah, of
being due
course.
Monday, assessments being due Friday,
Of
like stuff
course.
like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
understandable.
So I
Yeah.
always
Fair.
had those nights off just because of assessments. Now they're just those nights off because they've always been, you know.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fair.
but yeah, and so I would always come home, and the way I'd manage my time is literally just by doing school during the day. 8:20 to 3:20 is
Yep,
the school time. I'll do that, and then I'll come home, turn on my PC, work on content until my bedtime. I had a bedtime when I was at school, but like
of course. Yeah, yeah.
now that I'm out, I can choose whenever I want. You know, it's just
Yeah, of
how
course.
my parents like to run it, which is fair enough. You know, it's a
Yeah,
fair thing.
that's
Um,
fair.
yeah. So I used to have a bedtime at about 10:30 p.m.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yep,
which is fair enough. You know.
understandable.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So I would stream. Sometimes I'd go a little overtime and push it. Because you know I pushed
Of
the
course.
boundaries a
It
bit,
can
but
happen. Yeah.
you know I wanted to do it for stream, and it was I feel like it's worth it being like even though I pushed the boundaries, it's worth putting in that time.
Of course.
Um,
Yeah.
any chance I had, even during my study periods at school, I wasn't using them for school. I was using those to do content.
As you
I'm not
do.
joking. Yeah, no, because I had Premiere Pro on my school laptop,
Oh,
and I had
yeah?
Premiere Pro there, and it was just like I used that to
Yeah.
edit my YouTube videos before,
Okay.
and you know stuff like that. And I also had to turn on like Safari and put on my hotspot to access
Of
my
course.
socials because school had it blocked.
Of course,
So
of course. Yeah.
yeah, so I always like use Safari and hotspot to access all my socials and post stuff during school time
Oh, that's
instead
fantastic.
of doing my schoolwork because like
Yeah.
I just the closer it got to the end of school, like
Yeah.
I got more and more fed up with doing schoolwork. I was just like, I can't mentally keep up
Yeah.
with this anymore, you know? I gotta cut something out and it's not gonna be my content, you
Yeah.
know?
That's
It's not
fair.
gonna be my content, it's not gonna be family time, it's not gonna be time with my boyfriend. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be any of that.
Yep.
Like the only thing I have left is school,
Yeah.
and I'm not cutting that out because it is not worth cutting that out. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't, you know.
I guess,
Just-
yeah, that's totally
Yeah,
fair and understandable. Well, it's good
yeah.
that you're able to kinda make that judgment call, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
no, some of my teachers are actually, like, supportive about, like, my multimedia teacher, I had a,
yeah.
subject called multimedia, it's, like, video editing, game
Yeah.
design, and stuff like that, um, and yeah, so my multimedia teacher was super cool with it, he's like, "Oh,
That's
yeah, no,
awesome.
that's awesome," you know, like, every single time that, like, I would be like, "Oh, yeah, I had this cool stream last night, and this happened," and he'd be like, "Yeah, that's awesome," and
Aw,
he'd love to hear about my streams and all that,
that's
and
awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
and my music teacher would bring it up every now and then. He was sure
Yeah.
that my art teacher's so amazing.
Yeah.
She's like passionate about everything. She's passionate about
Wow.
what everyone likes. She's passionate about art. She's passionate about just everything, you know.
Fantastic. Yeah,
And
that's really good.
she even bought me a little birthday gift, which was super sweet
Oh,
of
that's so
her. So
sweet. Yeah.
I know. It was like a nice little soap and some chocolates and a candle, but yeah.
Very nice.
She always like would love to hear about it and like
Yeah.
she was kind of a therapist, I'm not gonna lie. She
Yeah.
was kind of a therapist.
Okay.
Um,
That's
yeah,
yeah,
she was
that's
very
good.
kind. Yeah.
That's really good.
So the teachers eventually were coming to terms with that. My English teacher one day, we got an assessment task back, we'd done 4 essays and
Yeah.
she came back and I'd failed 2 of them and passed 2 of them.
Okay.
And you know, like that's because I just was so sick
Yeah.
of just, you know, this was trial HSC by the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, so you know, marks that are supposed to matter, but I
Yeah.
don't like. I didn't let marks matter anymore at the end of year
Yeah.
12. I was just, you know, I was like, I'll try and pass. If I can't pass, it's not like they're gonna affect me anyway after school. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Fair enough.
one day she sat me down to talk about my marks and stuff, and I was just like, oh no, like what's gonna happen now? Because I hate being one on one with teachers.
Yeah.
I hate
It's
that.
quite confrontational. I get that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, "What are you gonna talk to me about now?" You know, like, I
Yeah.
haven't done anything wrong, you
Yeah.
know? I haven't done anything wrong. I might not have gotten the best mark, but I haven't done anything wrong. And she's
Yeah.
like she sat me down, she's like, "I know you're a good writer, Sally. Like,
Yeah.
I know your potential as a writer."
Yeah.
Because I was taking advanced English and all that.
Yeah.
Um, and she was just giving me this whole talk about it, and I just straight up said, I'm just like, I don't I'm sorry, miss. I don't know how to say this any nicer. But I
Yeah.
just don't care about English. And I said that straight to her face, and she's like, "Oh, okay then." She just like gave me this dead look, like, "Oh, oh."
Oh, jeez, the heartbreak. The
Yeah,
heartbreak.
I know, and I felt so bad.
Oh.
I felt so bad, but like I had to tell
Yeah.
her
You
sometime, you
did.
know,
You
like
did. That's correct.
I can't just be like I'm not doing my English
Yeah.
properly because you know, like I don't like just whatever, you know.
Of course.
I
Yeah.
can't lie about it, like.
No, no. I think it's good that you're upfront. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I was just upfront, honest about it, and like, even though she was kind of, you know, put off me by that, she was just like, you know, oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I get you.
she actually came up to me on the very last day of school,
Yeah.
and because I was sitting by myself in the study room, just listening to music, you know, just
Yeah.
sitting in the corner with my friends. And she
Yeah.
came up to me and actually like sat down and had a chat about my gaming and stuff, and
Huh.
I was like,
That's cool.
since when did you want to talk to me about gaming? Like,
Yeah.
you've never asked me once about my own personal life. You never asked me once. All my other teachers have, except for
Yeah.
you. You're the only one who
Yeah.
hasn't, you know?
Yeah.
And because like at my school, the teachers are really kind and open and upfront.
Yeah.
You know, they're very nice teachers, you know?
Yeah.
So I was kind of surprised that she was like the only one out of all of them because she was quite a nice teacher.
Yeah.
She was the only one who hadn't asked me about it. And I'm just, you know, I was shocked that she
Yeah.
then sat down and was like, "Oh yeah, so how's your gaming going, Sally? Like, where are you at with your gaming and all that?" And I'm just like, "You're asking me about this?" Like, I'm just sitting there thinking, like, "Whoa,
Yeah, definitely.
whoa, this is crazy," you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, we sat there for about an hour or so and just chatted about my gaming and like
It's
all about what I
awesome.
want to do when I'm out of school and
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
like
really good.
I'm glad that like she eventually came around and had a chat with me about it because it made me feel like appreciated as a student by her,
Yeah.
you know, and
For sure.
I like to feel appreciated by my teachers, you
Yeah.
know, like
100%.
yeah, like even even when like my legal studies teacher was like, "You can do better, Zolly," he still thought
Yeah.
that it was super cool that I like did streaming, and it's like,
Yeah.
my God, you play games and make money from it? Like, oh my goodness, you know?
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, they thought it was super cool. So yeah,
Ah,
I
well,
mean,
that's good
yeah,
to know, and good to know that
yeah.
they were pretty much all supportive, even your English
Yeah.
teacher at the end of it.
Yeah, at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's just
cool.
yeah, and, like, eventually the principal knew actually, so,
Oh, yeah.
he asked me once about it, I was like, "Oh, yeah, it's going good," like, I get anxious talking to the principal. He's a great principal, but he doesn't
Yeah.
talk to many people because he doesn't have time. It's a
Yeah,
very big school, so
of course. That's
yeah,
understandable. Yeah.
yeah. But
Oh, very
that
cool.
was cool, and yeah, but yeah, just to do with like managing your time at school. My advice would just be if you can cut out, like what you want to cut out. If you can cut that out and make more time for your content, I would go for it. Like if you're
Yeah.
definitely set on and know that you're gonna do content and know that you're gonna just go for it, and put your all into it.
Yeah.
Definitely like work on cutting out parts of your life that you know you're not gonna need later on.
Yeah.
I dropped math. I dropped mathematics in year 12.
A
Like
lot of people do. Yeah.
I can do decent math up to a certain point, like
Yeah.
I know a lot of math. I did advanced math like the whole way pretty much and
Yeah.
just dropped it in grade 12.
Yeah.
And teachers are all like, "Oh, are you sure you like need this? You don't need this at all?" I'm like, "I'm sure. I know what I'm doing. I'm
Yeah.
gaming."
Yeah. Of gaming.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gaming. I'm
Yeah.
playing video games. It might not sound great to you, but it sounds great to me.
Fair enough. Yep. No, that's really good. Good on
Yeah.
you. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's awesome. So I
Mm.
guess with all of that, obviously, yeah, you went through the whole school process. You chose
Mhm.
content more or less
Mhm.
over, having to devote too much time to
Yeah.
school and all that, which is, yeah,
Yeah. It's
that
just
that's good for your life.
rather than spending
Yeah.
because like I used to in grade 7 I used to spend my entire afternoons all week just
Yeah.
doing homework,
Yeah.
homework assignments. Barely
Yeah.
any time for myself. I didn't spend time with my friends much, like every now and
Yeah.
then, but not often. I
Definitely.
didn't spend a lot of time with my family. I had arguments here and there with them. Like now I don't argue with them at all.
Yeah.
Maybe once in a blue moon, but that's it.
Yeah. No, that's
Um
good.
but yeah, like I used to argue with them a lot more, and that was
Yeah.
just because I had all that stress and anxiety and wasn't feeling great because of school, And
Yeah. I get what you
as
mean.
soon as I started cutting it out, yes, it became difficult at school, but it also like definitely benefited me for when I came out of
Yeah.
school. Now I
Yeah.
have all this stuff to work off, and I do add to everything every day. So
That's really good for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Okay. So in all of that then, we've covered your whole stream, everything that you do in the background, all the events, all that sort of stuff. Let's talk
Mhm.
about the future, and I guess what it is that you stand for. So, what
Yeah.
would you say that your streaming goals are, and what do you think I guess, the values you'd like to have behind your stream and how you kind of conduct it?
Hmm. Well, I don't know. It's like there's a lot of things I would like to do.
Yeah,
There's definitely
fair enough.
a lot of places I'd like to go with streaming. That's for sure.
Yep,
There's so much that I want to do. But it's just like it's not all gonna happen at once. It's something that
of
takes
course.
time, and
Yeah,
it's something that definitely takes a lot of effort and a
yeah,
lot of dedication and
yeah,
yeah. You just
for
gotta put a
sure.
lot into it to get to like where you want.
Yeah,
For example, one of my big goals that I actually didn't think I was gonna reach for like another year or two was
yeah,
getting on the Blizzard launcher when
yeah,
like every Tuesday night. I'm up there 4:30 p.m. to 9:30 sorry, 5:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m.
yep.
Australian Eastern Daylight Time.
It's
Um
fantastic.
yeah, and they put my little picture up there and I get featured and it's
Yeah,
awesome, it's
it's
great. And
awesome to
that's
see
like
you there. Yeah,
yeah, thank you. It's a huge thing for my growth, that's for sure. It's definitely helped a lot. But yeah, it's like I don't know, it's like it took me a lot to get there as well. Like
yeah,
people still ask me every single Tuesday night, like I kid you not, every single Tuesday night. There's not one Tuesday night that goes without it. People ask me, "Oh, how'd you get on the launcher? How'd you get on
yeah,
the launcher?" Like
yeah.
why do you deserve to be on the launcher? Like what happened?
What is this, an
Like
interview?
yeah, I don't know. They were
It's a
just like
job interview.
I
Why do
get
you
asked
think you
that.
should be on the launcher?
No joke. I get asked
Yeah,
that every Tuesday night. And I'm just
yeah,
like, well, I've put all this hard work into it.
yeah,
We have a great community.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
we've done all of this just to
Yeah,
get to here. And
exactly, 100%.
it was a year and a half into my streaming and all that, which actually is like quite quickly for me to be able to get onto the
Yeah,
launcher in my opinion. I think I did really well
you
being
did
able to
very
push
well.
myself up there. And
Yeah,
it was kind of like hard for me to personally like, wrap my head around it. I was
yeah,
just like
That's fair enough.
Whoa, that
Yeah.
was quick, that went really quick, and I'm already talking to people who are part of Blizzard, and I'm just like, I'm
Yeah.
already talking to people that are a part of Blizzard. Like I'm talking to social media managers and stuff like that from Blizzard. I'm like,
Yeah.
and it,
It's
you know,
fantastic.
it's crazy, and
Yeah.
yeah, but it's like it's really cool, like being able to work with
Yeah.
the company that owns the game that I play
Yeah.
every day. Um,
Definitely. Definitely.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so I really do. I am grateful for the spot that I have on the launcher. It's not an easy task to do. It's not an easy thing to get there. I was quite lucky, but I also did put in the work for it.
Yeah. I
There's a
get you.
bit of like luck and hard work. So
Yeah.
it's like yeah, which is why I say like I didn't expect to get it for another 2 or 3 years. Um,
Yep.
that
That's
was gonna
fair.
be a future goal of mine, but I smashed it. I was like,
Yeah.
heck yeah,
Did very
that's
well.
awesome. So
Yeah.
yeah, and a match was also another thing that I was gonna make a future goal. It was gonna come out at 5K followers, but then someone
Yeah.
suggested I did it for 3K, and I'm actually really happy I did it for 3K. So
Yeah.
yeah, because then
Oh,
it'll
that's
be
really
there
good.
as a long-term thing, and I'll keep adding to it, and it'll be more and more, and it'll be
It's
awesome. So
fantastic. Yeah.
yeah,
No, that's really
um,
good.
yeah, but yeah. So in the future, I don't know, like one thing I'd really like to do is get more sponsorships and partnerships under my belt. I
Yep.
would like to just work with companies and branch out and just try a few different things and get used to contracts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have done one contract already.
Yeah.
I not sure if I can say what it is, but like yeah, I have done a
Yeah.
contract,
Of
and
course. Yep.
it was great. It was great
That's
fun
really good.
working with them, and it went really well. And yeah, it's just like something that yeah, it's yeah. It was good. It was good. But a contract. It was a contract for content, and there was a lot that I learned from it. Like things like a rate card. I never knew what a rate card was. I
Oh
had
yeah.
no clue. I just I'd literally just gotten into like all this stuff, like dealing with it all money wise and stuff.
Yeah.
I've never dealt with it money wise before. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and so yeah, when it started getting more to do with money and all that, I've always wanted to do streaming as a full-time thing, content creation and streaming. It's a
Yep.
matter of getting the revenue coming in. But revenue, like people always say, "Oh, do you care about the revenue more or the people more?" It's like neither. It's like you care about them equally, but like your community is always going to be there to support you. They're a great bunch of people. Um, the revenue is kind of like that added bonus that will get you to where you want to be. You know. The
Absolutely.
revenue
Yeah.
is definitely the thing that will help you out, and it'll get you down the path that you want to go. It's just a matter of you figuring out how to bring it in. So having different revenue streams, I get, you know, slowly I'm having more partnership offers, which is pretty cool.
That's
Coming
awesome.
in, I'm just kind of like working on them slowly, but yeah, and not all of them are obviously shown to my community yet, but
Yeah.
they
I
will be
understand that.
eventually. They will be eventually,
Yeah.
and yeah, and so I have done a contract where I got $600 from that, which is pretty good.
That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
and
really good.
that was 4 pieces of content, I believe.
Okay. Pretty good.
Yeah, so that's like how I figured out about a rate card. A rate card is where you basically put your rates for what
Yeah.
content you make on it,
Yeah.
and you
Correct.
send it to the company, and it says a bit about you and all that stuff as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I had to put one of those together. Sarah
Yeah.
Jane, she
Oh
was
yeah.
she was a previous streamer in Overwatch 2. Now she plays
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14. She's
Yep.
amazing. She
Yeah.
helped me with all of that because I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
so good.
hey, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Like, what's a rate card?
Yeah.
Like, what's
Fair
a rate
enough.
card? I don't know what this is. Like, help me
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
So yeah, she
Oh, that's
helped
really
me.
good.
Yeah, it was very kind of her.
Mm.
And yeah, and then we got it all done. And
Okay.
then I did the
Fantastic.
contract. That was cool. And
Yeah.
obviously I had the partnership with you guys, which I absolutely love. You guys are great.
Oh, thank you.
Best
So sweet.
best esports org in OC. I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie.
make me blush over here. Jeez. Cheeks going red. Oh, yeah.
And
Thank
I
you.
love
Thank
my
you.
jersey, by the way. It's very comfy.
Oh, I'm
Good
glad to hear
jersey.
that. That's
Yeah,
awesome. That's awesome.
yeah. It looked good
Repping
at
around
time
now.
zone. Yeah. Yeah,
No,
that was
look
good.
good,
I
look
wore it
good.
out to time zones, so you know where all the
Yeah.
gamers are at.
Of course,
Um,
yeah. No, it's so good.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that was good. But yeah, I'm definitely like looking at branching out to maybe like some slightly bigger companies and stuff I'd like to
Yeah.
work with. I do have goals set on working with bigger tech companies when when I get to that stage.
Yeah,
Even like
definitely.
energy drinks and stuff like that. Like I just
Yeah.
gothic clothing is also something that I really like. I like
Of
wearing
course.
a lot of black all the time. I'm wearing a full
Yeah.
black outfit right now. Like
There you go.
it's my
Very
style, you know.
nice. Yeah, very
Um
cool.
yeah, so there's just a few things like that that I would really like to work with. I'd definitely like to get partnerships going and all that and promote more companies on my stream
Yeah.
just through my content and make a bit more money from that because that would be like where my main revenue kind of comes from. And that's what I really want to get up and going so that I can do this full time, without having to devote part of my life to another job. So far, I
Yeah,
don't work another
absolutely.
job. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
I
now,
get
I
you.
don't work another job other than streaming.
Yep.
Like, content creation is my only job currently.
Yep.
And I'm just trying to see how far I can push this job until I have to get another one. But I'm
Yep.
really trying to avoid getting another one. So.
Absolutely. No,
Yeah.
that's fair enough. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, future goals mainly just partnership opportunities and branching out to different companies and
Yeah.
just getting my name around really. It's just
Mm,
the growth and stuff and meeting
yeah.
bigger creators. It's always good meeting bigger creators because they can actually provide really helpful and good insight on like
Yeah.
how to do a certain thing, like how to set out
Definitely.
this, how to lay out that,
Yeah.
um, how do you talk to a person like this, or just things like that, simple things, they just
Yeah.
help you. Like you can be friends with them and they'll help you. Everyone in the content creation industry, at least most people, are very very kind. They're
Yeah.
all very kind people, and they definitely know how to talk to people well. So
Well, that's really good.
yeah,
Yeah, no, for sure.
yeah.
That's awesome. I guess just as a final sort of question, what do you reckon the values that you kind of try to bring to your stream and to yourself
Mm.
when you go live or create any content? Like, what are your main values?
Well, I definitely like always try and keep it fun, but
Yeah,
also very
of course.
respectful.
Yeah,
I find respect's a big thing. Respect is just something that should be
yeah,
encouraged in any environment. But yeah, like that's the main thing. Confidence and you know obviously like being able to stand up for yourself is the
yeah,
main thing. I do encourage a lot
definitely.
of people to be like that. I have a lot of people come into my chat that are like, "Oh, I don't I can't play comp. I can't play comp because these people will yell at me. They'll tell me that I'm throwing and they'll report me even though I'm just playing the game, And I have a lot of people come to chat like that and like I feel bad for them obviously, but I'm just like
Yeah,
just play comp. Just go for it. Block them if you don't like them. Just
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I fully
So I
understand
I
that.
do give a lot of advice to people, and I mean it seems to be good advice from what I know. So
There you
everything seems
go.
to work.
That
So
works.
that's a good thing. But
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I feel like community is a big word for my community. Like it's definitely a community. Like everyone is
that's
friendly to
awesome.
everyone. There's no one that's rude to anyone else. No one hates anyone. It's like everyone's
Yeah,
friends. It's a nice safe place that anyone can be a part of. Like
yeah,
any community can come in and just feel good in the community that we have.
yeah,
And like it being a safe place is also a good thing. That's one of my biggest values that I've kind of built the community off being a safe place.
yeah.
I just remove any negativity from it. I
That's really good.
don't take any negativity. I only bring in
Yeah,
positivity as best I can. Every now
yeah,
and then I'll get tired. I'll be like, "Oh, sorry guys. Just
yeah.
tired, like
Of course.
I mean,
Yeah,
although when I'm tired, I try not to let that get the better of me. I just
yeah,
try and push through it. But
yeah.
yeah, I definitely like
Definitely.
yeah, I definitely try and keep it as consistent as I can, and I like it to be positive. If it's
Yeah.
positive, everyone's having a great time. And
Yeah. Definitely.
yeah, if
Yeah.
it's negative, then you're not gonna have people want to hang around. And like either way, you wouldn't want it to be negative. It'll just be unhealthy for you mentally,
Yeah,
and like it'd be
definitely.
very draining if it's negative. Like
Yeah.
I
No, very true.
definitely every stream there's at least like five or so people that are negative that come in
Yeah.
and they take the unnecessary time out of their life to come in and try and ruin the space that we've created. And yeah, it's not worth their time. They just get banned anyway, and And they said there's silly
Yeah.
unbanned requests that's not even a proper unbanned request, it's
No,
just
it
stay
never
banned,
is.
you know? It's just yeah,
Yeah.
I think I've only had one nice unbanned request, and that's about it, and
Right, okay.
yeah, I've only
Alright.
ever unbanned one person,
Lots of
so
trolls out there, yeah. But
yeah, but yeah,
it's
it's
really good that you're trying to make it a positive space. I think that's
yeah,
something
yeah.
that a lot of people are looking for that they don't necessarily have, especially if their experiences are negative in comp. So
Mm,
it's really good that you kind of set up a refuge in your community to be able to do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely yeah. I know one of the topics that we also talk about quite a lot on stream here and there is mental health. Like
Yeah.
it's really sweet. I have a
Yeah.
lot of people thank me and stuff for
Oh.
just making their mental health better, brightening up their
Yeah.
day and stuff like that. I'm just like, this is so sweet, like
That's
thank
really good.
you.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like that's one topic that I do have as one of my tags under my stream is mental health.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that's because like I have a lot of experience with the ups and downs of mental health myself.
Of course.
I
Yeah.
yeah. Like I've been
I
through the
get you.
whole school stuff, I've been through the bullying, I've been through
Yeah.
like the bright sides of school and all that, and like just life in
Definitely.
general as well. Like I understand where a lot of people are coming
Yeah.
from their perspectives, and I'm good at putting myself in other people's shoes and just, you know, seeing it from
Yeah.
their point of view, and I do my best to help them out as well. And like whenever someone's having a bad day, it's just like, oh well, I mean, at least you got us, like we'll always
Yeah.
be here for you.
Definitely.
Even
That's
even
awesome.
if they're like a new person in the chat, I'll just be like,
Yeah.
hey, come join the Discord or something like that. It's like
Yeah.
everyone
Definitely.
chats in Discord and everyone's just vibing in Discord, and like
That's really good.
then they come on stream and it's still a vibe, and it's like yeah, it's good.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. No, that's really good to hear for sure. And I think it's important that you can kind of carve out your community as as a unique place to be, but also
Yeah,
a good place to be. I think if you're making that a focal point, I think you're going to find a lot of people coming, which I have seen. I do check in
yeah,
with your stream, even though it's not as much as I should, but
that's
I'll
all
blame my
good.
work schedule for that one.
Still appreciate you coming in whenever you
Oh,
do though. It's good to
all
see
my
you in there.
pleasure. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, it's really good that you're able to have that positive impact on not only your community but the general community around. I think
Yeah,
that's a really important thing to do. So
yeah.
that's awesome. That really is.
Thank you, thank you. But yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
like even in things like comp games, it's just like, I if someone's like yelling at someone else or yelling at me, I'm just like, okay, you just calm down. Just
yeah. Have fun. It's all
yeah,
right.
have
It's
fun.
only a game,
It's
bro.
yeah, it's just a
Yeah,
game. It's just a game. Like it's fine.
yeah.
Yeah,
Very true. Very true.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I think, yeah, we've definitely spoken about a whole range of different
Mhm.
topics today, and I think it's
Oh, for
really
sure.
been great conversation. So,
Hmm.
no, it's really been good to hear. I guess, is there anything further that you wanted to say maybe before we close things up here?
Um, Mainly just like to any other people that are kind of struggling to follow what they want to do, just go for it. I feel like there's a lot of people that just don't go for it and they spend half their life doing something they don't want to do. Like, if you
Yeah,
want to do something that you really love, then you got to be willing to put in that hard work and effort and willing to do it like that. Like you have to do the hard stuff to get to the good stuff.
for
And
sure. Yeah,
yeah, and that's just something very important that's like it applies to any industry that you go into, anything in life even. Just if you want something, you got to work for it. Um
yeah,
it's like a promotion at work. If you want to work for that promotion, you'll work for it and you'll get it. Um
hundred
just
percent.
yeah, even just going into an industry field, like if you're a musician, keep making music, you'll get there. Keep
Yeah,
going gigs, you'll get there. It just
yeah,
takes that time. So, yeah, that's really the
definitely.
main stuff. Yeah. Just go for it.
Yeah. What's that saying? You miss 100% of the chances you don't go for, or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
you miss 100% of the chances you don't take, the opportunities you don't take.
Very true, very true. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a really good point and very wise words, I would have to say. And
Thank you.
I think that's honestly a great way to conclude all this and something for everybody to take out of this. So
Yeah.
I guess on that note, I very much thank you for taking your time out of your day to be able to have a
Oh,
chat
good.
about all this. It's
Thank you too. I appreciate you guys inviting me to do this. It's awesome. It's been fun.
that's great. And look, it's our pleasure, honestly. I think what you've said today has been very insightful, and I think a lot of people
Yeah.
can get something out of it. So it's much appreciated. And thank you very much for being around here.
No worries. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it very much.
That's all good. That's all good. Make sure you check out her socials. They'll probably be below. If not, I will get somebody to put them below. It's all right. But yes, thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for watching, everybody. Much appreciated, and have a good one. Cheers. Bye.